All right, enclosure problem 5107, which is on your review packet that I gave you for mid-quarter 3 test number 5. B is asking you to solve this inequality and also graph it. And whenever there's an absolute value involved, it's a little trickier. So let's first think about absolute values. If the absolute value of some number is greater than 5, think about what number could that be. So could the number be just any old number greater than 5? Yes. So if it's 6, that's fine. If it's 7, that's fine. Could it be a number, any number less than 5? Like, would 4 work? Would -3 work? Okay, if I plug that in, the absolute value of -3, that's not greater than 5. Okay, 3 isn't greater than 5. But how about -6? Would that work? The absolute value of -6 greater than 5? Yes, it is, because 6 is greater than 5. So that would work. So either x is greater than 5 or x is less than -5. So this number in here, either it's going to be exactly how this looks, or I'm going to flip the sign and put that number. So those are my two options. So let's take that knowledge over here. So either 3x minus 2 is going to be greater than or equal to 10, or 3x minus 2, stuff inside here, could also be less than or equal to 10. I'm -10. So all I did was I flipped the sign and made it negative. All right. Now you can just pretend that's an equal sign, even though it's not. Keep it a greater than or equal to, and solve like normal. So this is just like normal algebra solving a problem, only with a greater than or equal to symbol. So either x is greater than or equal to 4, or I'm going to keep that less than or equal to symbol now. And I'm going to solve this. X is less than or equal to -8/3. Now on a number line, what that's going to look like, and I better check and just see if this is true. I'll put 0 here. Here's 4. Here's -4. And -8/3, another way to look at that number, is -2 2/3. So here's -2 2/3. I'm going to put a closed circle on -2 2/3. I'm going to put a closed circle on 4. Now I'm going to see where it goes. This is all the numbers greater than or equal to 4. So that's these numbers up here. And this is all the numbers less than or equal to -2/3. So that's all these numbers down here. And then I always like to pick a test point. For example, I might pick -10. See if that works. So if this is 3 times -10 minus 2, and I absolute value that, I would be taking the absolute value of -32. Is that greater than or equal to 10? And yes, it is. So I know I got it right.